What's going on, everybody? It's Magic Expected with your man Eric Wilson alongside my brother, Mr. Alex Fleming here. Magic for the first time in
2009, 2010.
Yeah, in 11 years, 3-0. Came back from a 17-point deficit against the Washington Wizards. Now the Wizards did play without Russell Westbrook tonight, but I mean, you want to talk about a resiliency? That bench has definitely shown up. The production of that second unit of Cole Anthony, Terrence Ross, who had a tremendous game tonight, Khem Birch, Gary Clark. I mean, this team is starting to really find themselves and sense that identity. And I think a lot of people are going to be sleeping on them. Man, I got to get your thoughts on this, Alex.
Okay, so I was there for the Miami Heat game, and it was a battle. They were trading punches. It was great. It was just a battle of attrition, and they got into Jimmy's head a little bit, and they were hitting their shots because they were out-rebounded. So, let that one go. It's the first game of the season. All right, Washington, Westbrook, Beal. We knew Westbrook is a triple-double machine. We knew he was going to be a problem, but he had 15 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists. So he did his thing, and Bradley Beal, he's a monster. He was that way when he was a Florida Gator. He had 39. Can you tell me anybody else that really contributed? I mean, Advija didn't miss a shot, but he only took two, and the Magic bench, 53 points Saturday night, led by Terrence Ross, but it was actually Markelle Fultz who did the tempo and made everything work. Vooch did his thing. He had 22 and 17. He had 15 and 11 the other night. Double machine. Fournier, volume shooting down. Now, he had 19 points, but he didn't shoot well, but he hit his free throws, and he had 2 threes. So everybody's contributing. Bro, Cole Anthony on the second team is nice.
Yes,
Real
sir.
talk. And I'm glad Cliff's keeping him on the second team. No rush, limited minutes. You're just going to get a taste. I want you to get you acclimated to the game. Terrence Ross has been on fire. I didn't want to mention his name because it's early in the season. But yeah, 28 points last night, 26 with Fultz tonight. They're 3-0. I'm looking forward to the Thursday game against your team.
Against the Sixers. I mean, it's going to be something to really watch, but I'm just, watching this game. And, of course, in the third quarter, when you're down 17, and you and I have watched this several times, and we're like, okay, are they just going to fall and collapse, or are they going to fight their way back? And that's exactly what they did. And in a night where you just expected the starters to play more minutes or have more time, I think Coach just decided to see that this second unit was really starting to grind. They were putting that hunger, and he gave the game ball to MCW because on both sides of the ball, whatever you pretty much ask of MCW, if you ask him for 14 minutes, he's going to give you 14 minutes. If you ask him for 26 minutes, he's going to give you 26 minutes. But whatever you get from him is going to be all left on the court. And you saw that again tonight. I like Gary Clark in this second unit. I really do. Ross said one thing very interesting. He's like, the team is definitely trying to get Khem Birch to shoot more because they know what he's capable of. But we know him to be that selfless guy. He is more of let me do what I do under down low and help you guys be the ones to facilitate and get those shots out. But the rest of the team is getting him to buy into, bro, you a big man. We need to definitely see you be more of a big man down there. Take them shots, brother. Let them try and come in on you. It ain't going to work. So I'm very excited with this right now. 3-0, like I said, first time in 10, 11 years. This team is something I think the offseason, in my humble opinion, I think the shortened offseason benefits them because they brought back the majority of who they brought back. They added in key pieces. They kept guys who they knew were going to play, as everybody said tonight, Orlando Magic basketball. I'm excited.
We need Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac is the key piece that's going to make all of this work because we need a defensive stopper. Love the fact that we're 3-0. I'm not trying to be rude or objective at all. We've been in shootouts. Now, last year, if you remember, besides Vooch, people couldn't get their own shot. And Ross was, it's a steady flow. They were able to win tonight, beating the Wizards without Russell Westbrook, with Aaron Gordon only shooting 1 of 4 for 4 points. Think about that. And Bamba, I don't believe, played much. Nobody on this entire roster is playing more than 31 minutes. I'm noticing something other than the Miami game, which was different. That was a fight. You don't pull your guards on a fight. Washington, 31 minutes. And I believe it was Terrence Ross. Everybody else logged 30 or less. Tonight, no one had 30 minutes. By expanding his roster, Clifford is getting maximum output out of all of the players that he plays. Birch is starting to shoot, and I agree with you. You know what? If he wants to be 50-50, I can agree with that. Acclimate him into the offense slowly. Have about 50% of the time he goes down, he's just straight defense, setting rebounds, screens. And then the other time, make people try you. If nobody's going to guard you because they think you can't shoot, take advantage of that. So you're absolutely right. Let's see how that blossoms later on in the season. Let's not get our hopes up. It's early. 72 is better than 82. They're at home. The bubble was here in Orlando. They probably didn't like how they went out. They had a 72 days doesn't seem long to you and me, but we're in Orlando. We hosted the bubble. So 72 days was probably long to them. They had a long time to think about it. Aaron Gordon's got this nice swagger you thing about him. Everybody's liking each other. They're trusting each other. Let's see how long this momentum can flow. I guarantee you they beat Philly. I got a funny feeling they got something for Philly. Because if you block out Embiid and take away his process, Ben Simmons is not going to hurt you from deep, and you'll win with 15 or 20 points. That bench on Philly? Nah.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. We have seen Philly comes to Orlando, and for some reason they kind of lose themselves, and Orlando is able to gain ground on them, whether it be in the first quarter, second, or even the second half. So I agree with you. I expect that it's going to be another fight, but in the end, I say Magic pull away with this one. For some reason, Philly just, when they come down here, I think, the happiest place on earth, they get full of themselves and they lose sight of what's actually in front of them. I'll say what it is. Now, they are bringing Doc Rivers, who has more of a player mentality. So that is going to change. So we'll see how that impacts when they do come here. But you're absolutely right, my brother. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, but I'm going to ride this wave because what I'm seeing with the Orlando Magic definitely says to me that not only does Clifford have the buy-in from the players, but the players are buying into who they are and the disrespect that they have been shown in years past. And I think they're on a mission to remind not just the Eastern Conference, but the entire NBA, don't sleep on us, because if you do, you're going to live to regret it.
One last thing. I don't want you to read too much into it. I remember the last time Doc was in the house and it was under bad circumstances. I'm going to make it a point of emphasis to try to talk to Doc. I'll be respectful about it, but I got to ask him a question.
Fair enough. The Match Respected with Alex and Eric. Hey, everyone, happy holidays from the two of us. We will definitely talk to you guys really soon. Have a great night. Peace.